The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, Mwahaha! Kinda figured that something was wrong, but at least you guys are actually seeing this. It would have been pretty dumb had I been streaming to nobody. In actuality, I was streaming to people who I couldn't hear. Apparently I went deaf or something. Alright, head down here, get a fire shield. So, offhand, what do you guys think of the game? Oh wait, I gotta switch to Knuckles. Come here, Knuckles. You can climb on walls with Knuckles, which is pretty cool. Also, we got this breakable wall here. Now if I just walk up against it... Okay, Knuckles, you're gonna have to like stand back or something so I can demonstrate this. Okay, 3, 2, 1... Hello everyone! Welcome to this stream! I don't necessarily know that I'll be doing this like including. I don't necessarily know that I'll be including this in my regular Let's Plays, but you know, I figured I'd take this seriously. It's the last test stream before I switch over to streaming for reals in Season 8. Planning on doing that. Anyway, for those of you who have been watching this for the past 5 minutes or so, this is Sonic the Hedgehog Classic Heroes. It is a ROM hack of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, based on Sonic Heroes on, I don't know, GameCube, PS2, I think it was also on Xbox. The difference is, unlike Sonic Heroes, this is actually good. And I say that, well, I never actually played Sonic Heroes, so I heard that Sonic Heroes isn't very good. Anyway, this is good. This is a really good ROM hack, and it's really good ROM hack because there's a whole lot of effort put into it. For example, we got save files. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 did not originally have save files. You could not save in Sonic until Sonic 3. Also, of course, we got the Sonic Heroes mechanics in which you could have a team to play as at the same time, and you can select your team. You actually have two team choices. You got Team Sonic and Team Chaotix. Team Chaotix is from some obscure Sonic the Hedgehog game that supposedly wasn't very good. I'd never played it, so once again I kind of have to take people's word for it. I'm of course going to be playing as Team Sonic because, well, it has Tails, and Tails interests me. I'll probably include Team Chaotix in this after I'm done if I have enough time, but yeah. I'm going to go ahead and use Team Sonic, and I can like choose who my team leader is, and if I wanted to, I could also choose how many team members are actually on the team. So for example, if I wanted to leave out Sonic because he's useless, I'd leave out Sonic. But it wouldn't be worth showing this thing off if I didn't include Sonic, so I guess I'll include Sonic, and I guess he can be the team leader. One annoying thing about this is that all this menu selection thing is done with button presses instead of, you know, your traditional scroll through a menu dealio. But whatever, it's functional, I guess. Alright, if we go in here, we get the game type where we can play through both Sonic 1 and 2. We could also do Sonic 2 only, Sonic 1 only, or an Emeralds run. Speaking of Emeralds, I'm going to try to get all the Emeralds, but I make no promises on that. I'm going to go through Sonic 1 and 2. Co-op mode. Classic co-op is basically what you were seeing in the demo. Chaotic style is, basically your team works like it did in that obscure Sonic game that I was talking about. However, Chaotic style is what made the obscure Sonic game not good, so I'm not going to use it. Basically, the Chaotic style rubber bands your team. AI on special stages, basically there's certain stages where you can have your teammates with you, and I'm going to go ahead and do that because they might be helpful. Maybe. You can also have a level select. You can actually choose what level you actually want to start in. That's there by default. Normally in Sonic you would have to put in a code in the sound test, which by the way is right here. I'm not going to be doing any codes. Instead I'm going to have at it and start this level. Starting off in Green Hill Zone of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. So as you can see, I've got my teammates following me. They basically follow me like, well, Tails does in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Now, even though they get hit, they actually don't take any real damage. They can take a lot of punishment. And if I press, let's see here, this button, no, this button, I can switch who I'm playing as. And Tails can fly. And he can actually carry everybody. I'm trying to remember the buttons here. Alright. Now, the way I found this is because... a while back on Lantis' channel, we did a race of Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And Sonic the Hedgehog 3, I didn't really enjoy too much. The level design was a little bit overly complicated. One thing that I did like, though, was that Tails could fly. Now, in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Tails does not actually have the ability to fly, at least whenever you're the one controlling him. So I went looking for a ROM hack that would allow me to play as a flying Tails in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and that's how I found this. Now, one of the cool things about this, besides the whole team mechanic, is, as you can see, I've acquired a thing that makes rings gravitate towards me. You actually have a variety of shield power-ups that normally weren't introduced until Sonic 3. So, just another bit of effort. Let's just go ahead and grab all these. Where is this even leading? Alright, Tails is tiring out. He can only fly so far before he tires out. Let's not land on the fish there. Got plenty of rings out of this, so I'm definitely going to get the bonus at the end, assuming I don't get, like, hit in a stupid way. And in we go. In we go. Gotta be quick, because once this here's what you got screen appears, you lose control. Also, I got an extra continue. Into the classic Sonic 1 bonus level. I can only play as whoever the leader was at the time, which is no big deal. We don't really need a team in order to get through this. So somewhere in here is a Chaos Emerald, and you need all the Chaos Emeralds to 100% the game. Again, I make no promises that I'll be able to 100% the game. You can also collect these in order to get Super Sonic, and Super Tails, and Super Knuckles. You need at least 7 of them in order to do that. And so far, I got 1. Now we're going into this level, and I'm going to pause because so far nobody's said anything in the chat, and I'm slightly worried that this stream isn't actually going. Gonna be kind of dumb if it turns out that I'm streaming to nobody. So I'm just going to go into this here chat room that I like to go to and ask if I'm actually streaming. Oh, that's what's going on. Well, that's easy to fix. I'll just refresh. Gotta, like, mentally prepare myself for this. I'm glad I checked. What sort of chat have I missed? Oh, there's a lot of chat. So I'm just gonna scroll through here and get this all on camera, and I can just read them later. Yeah, sorry guys, I don't know why your messages weren't showing up. Oh, there's my hello maybe. So, yeah, I can actually see you now, so respond to this, please. Oh, wait, never mind. Yes. Yes, I can. Alright, now that I can actually see people talking, let's actually continue this. So, again, welcome to this stream. Kinda figured that something was wrong, but at least you guys are actually seeing this. It would have been pretty dumb had I been streaming to nobody. In actuality, I was streaming to people who I couldn't hear. Apparently I went deaf or something. Alright, head down here, get a fire shield. So, offhand, what do you guys think of the game? Oh wait, I gotta switch to Knuckles. Come here, Knuckles. You can climb on walls with Knuckles, which is pretty cool. Also, we got this breakable wall here. Now if I just walk up against it... Okay, Knuckles, you're gonna have to like stand back or something so I can demonstrate this. Now, most of your characters can't break through the walls like that, but Knuckles can just touch them. Normally, in order to break through the wall, you kind of have to do a spin dash like this in order to get through them. Which, by the way, you couldn't do a spin dash like that in the original Sonic. And yeah, that was weird, but I'm glad I decided to check the mag chat room to find out what was going on, because it would have sucked that I did the entire stream like this with nobody responding. Naturally, there'd be technical difficulties in the first big stream that I would try to do. So anyway, I'm going to try to go through this entire game. You could basically go through both Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 at the same time. After I beat Sonic 1, it immediately transitions to Sonic 2. And then after I finish that, I'll do a little bit of Knuckles Chaotic team. Alright, let's see. I got 100 rings, so I can do this little bonus game. This is another way you get Chaos Emeralds. In fact, I think these are actually called Soul Emeralds. Now this is difficult. This is why I'm probably not going to get all the emeralds in the game, because thus far I have never actually completed this. That said, it would be cool if I did complete it for the stream. Back at the beginning of this, I said that you could do a level select on your file. That's actually an easy way to retry these bonus stages if you wanted to get all the emeralds. You could just redo the bonus stage over and over again. Under normal circumstances, in order to do this particular minigame, you have to reach a checkpoint with at least 50 rings. And you only got one shot, so if you fail, you gotta find another checkpoint to try again. Oops, I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, not the chat. I can pay attention to the chat when nothing's happening. I think I've got what I needed, though. Yeah. If I don't, it'll tell me, hey, you need this many rings in order to get a completion thing. There we go! I got the first Soul Emerald. Supposedly, there is a way to do this multiplayer where other teammates or other players can do this with you. I don't really have a way to do that. I only have one controller for this game, or for my PC. It's not even a controller for my PC, it's a PlayStation 2 controller that I've connected to my PC using a special adapter. Alright, I'm just going to do this now. I don't really want to do that. I want to be able to get the bonus ring at the end of the level. Like with the checkpoints, the bonus ring at the end of the level only, you can only get it if you have at least 50 rings when you reach the end of the level. For clarification, for those who aren't aware, this type of bonus level is the bonus level you would get in Sonic 1. And the other bonus level where I was running through a 3D half-pipe was the bonus level that you would go through in Sonic 2. So it's kind of cool that they're both in this at the same time. Alright. Let me over here. In fact, let me over here. Oops. It's kind of hard to control where you're going whenever you're stuck in ball form. But I should have no difficulty getting to this. They get a little bit more difficult later on. Timer in the game is 2, so that's how long the delay is. I'll take your word for it. I want whatever this is. Whatever, I can just fly up there. Oh, this is a... Oh, there's a glitch here. I gotta show off the glitch. That's not the glitch. That's me dying. Hey, anybody want to keep track of my deaths for me? Let's try this again. Okay, let's try this again. Apparently that platform is very difficult to land on. But I will get it. Let me switch over to Tails, because this will probably be easier with him. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so you see how Sonic just tried to come back, only he fell down again? Now he's infinitely falling. I don't know how well you can tell, but he's still falling infinitely past the screen. And eventually he's going to slow down because he went through, I don't know, gravity is reversed for him, and there he goes like there, and now he's back. It's kind of an interesting glitch. As far as I'm aware though, that's probably the only glitch that I'll be able to show off. It would be nice if I could show off others, but I make no promises regarding that. There is another glitch that I found though. I actually found a point where if I touched a wall a certain way, all of a sudden the game would end. Not like crash, but it would go to the ending credits. Oops. And I don't have enough rings in order to trigger the bonus for that checkpoint. So, one convenient thing is, whenever you get hit by an enemy while you have a shield, your shield goes away. But your teammates, their shields do not go away. Oh, I didn't want to hit that. And so, even though they get hit, they still have their shields. And in fact, what you could do is, if you're afraid of taking more damage, switch to one of them. And now you have a shield again. Because once again, if your teammates take damage, regardless of whether they have a shield or not, they don't really take real damage, or something like that. Also, I seem to have caused another glitch right here. Because I was on the other side of this loop, the game thinks that I'm on the other side of the loop still, so I can't really do anything here. So, gotta fly over with Tails. Let's not hit that. Do I have enough rings for the bonus? Oh, let me do that then. Let me not do that then. Alright, into the bonus. Into the bonus with slowdown. Alright, let's see if I can also do this on my first try. One nice thing about having my teammates with me during this bonus game is whenever things get kind of crazy, they can actually pick up the slack and pick up some of the rings that I missed because of the rubber banding effect going on here. On the downside, eventually we're going to come like across spikes that we're going to have to jump across, and their jump is a little bit delayed. So if you don't jump early enough, they'll actually run into the spikes and lose the rings that they're carrying. Also that, I just showed an example of me trying to dodge the spikes there, and Sonic got hit. It's still pretty handy to have them there with me. Just don't rely on your third person to collect all the rings that you need in order to survive this. Probably better off pretending that they're not really there. Granted, you don't want to, like, let them get hit if you can help it. Yeah, it's definitely tricky playing this with oh, nut bunnies. Give me more rings. I need 2 more rings. Give me 12 more rings. I need 12 more rings. No, I got so lucky. So that's 2 Chaos Emeralds and 2 Soul Emeralds. And I got enough points out of that to get a 1-up. Gonna need them if I'm gonna, like, jump into spikes a whole bunch. Alright. Now let me, I'm just gonna fly up here. Actually, let's see here. Yeah, I'll just stick up here. It's safe up here. Especially because invincibility. It's a good thing invincibility also works on spikes. Now there's a checkpoint somewhere coming up. But first, let me grab whatever this is. Oh, this is the other invincibility frames. Oh well. I'm going to try the other bonus. If you manage to complete a bonus level in a stage, you can actually do the next bonus level in the same stage if you have another checkpoint you can go to. I did not want to jump over that. I wanted to jump over that! Ugh. Eventually these are going to get really difficult, and in fact they're starting to get difficult right now. So, eventually memorization is going to be the key to succeeding to get past these. It's been a while since I played these bonus games, so I might not remember them well enough. I think... oh, nope, I did not remember that they were in the middle. Alright, this part is tricky because we're in the spikes, bombs, whatever, are in a loop that you gotta keep jumping over. Do not go to the side, do not go to the side, do not go to the side. Jump over that. I made it! Oh, that's just another checkpoint. I got another 50 rings to go or something. 40 rings? I'm gonna say 40. Jump over that. Oh, I remember this part. We're gonna have like chain of rings and then spikes, chain of rings and spikes, chain of rings, spikes. Get over there. That was close. Oh, I got my goal exactly. Wow. I don't necessarily know that I would want anybody, the game developers, actually doing commentary with me. I'd rather they were just there, because if they were, like, right there with me, it might make things awkward if I break their game a little. Alright, first fight against Robotnik. Now, if these guys were really good, they could actually hit Robotnik for me. But they're not good. Instead, they're taking damage from the spike ball. Except they're not, because since I'm not controlling them, hits against them don't count. I took damage there because I started flying before I hit him. When you're flying like this, you're no longer in damage-causing mode. By the way, how's the frame rate of this? Alright, how do I want to do this level? Get rid of these guys first off. There's a shortcut in this level. In fact, there's a shortcut in all the Marble Zone levels. Just come on down here. Well, first I want to get in here, because rings. Rings are awesome. Now, this is what I want to do. Coming up here with Knuckles. Okay, yeah, there you are. It actually tells you how many frames I've dropped? Where? Alright, anyway, if we climb up here with Knuckles, we'll actually find a secret shortcut that pretty much skips the entire level. I don't know if this shortcut is there in the original game, since you can't actually get up here with Sonic. But if the shortcut is here, then whatever. I'm more thinking along the lines of maybe this shortcut actually isn't here in the original, and so it was added by the person who did this ROM hack. Well, I got enough rings for this at least. It's pretty cool that you can skip through the level or bypass the level like that. Alright. This one. Let's not end into that red hole over there. No, seriously, let's not land inside that hole there. On the left, there's like a hole where if you land on it, the bonus stage automatically ends. So don't want to land in it. I'll get another chance. Stats for nerds. That sounds interesting, and if I weren't the one streaming, I'd totally check it out. What other stats does that show? It shows dropped frames, but what else is there? By the way, I hope Marble Zone isn't everyone's favorite level, because I'm definitely taking advantage of the ability to skip through them. Oops. Hey, come here, Tails. How'd you get down there? As I was saying, come here, Tails. So, not go down here. No, don't do that. Come here, Knuckles. There we go. Now I can get up here. That was slightly annoying. I forgot that there was another section to this. And off we go to the end of the level. In fact, the end of the level is like somewhere down here. So let me switch over to Tails, and I'll do this. Maybe I should at least go through one of these levels. Oh, I would just think about doing that with this level. This level actually has two different paths you can take. In that case, I don't feel like choosing which path to take. I'm just going to do what I did before. Skip the level. After all, it's not like this is an option in your average Sonic game. So, might as well take advantage of it since I can. Oops. I started gliding, but then I pressed the button to stop gliding. One up. And let's see here. Alright, Robotnik, and not Eggman. Let's switch over to Tails, and I'm gonna do this. You can actually, in theory, you can actually damage Robotnik with your tail. Like that. But it's very tricky, so I wouldn't really recommend it. I'm actually glad I got past him on my first try. I usually die on that fight. Having fun there, Knuckles?